Dylan, what's his name? Dylan Byers from CNN kind of stumbled onto the truth. I mean, you can tell by the way he's talking about it. He was talking about the Montana congressman who body slammed a reporter from The Guardian. And this is, these things, only violence and unfriendliness in America only become issues when they happen to the left. It only becomes an issue when incivility. Suddenly it's incivility. I mean, I always say this, that incivility, they called men pigs, they called cops pigs, they called us racist, they called us everything. And then Rush Limbaugh came along and started coming up with names for them, like feminazis. And suddenly Bill Clinton was, where's the civility? Where is the civility? Well, suddenly it's where, did Don Lemon, who wouldn't even let a guy say that Donald Trump had nothing to do with this, which he didn't, did he ever blame Barack Obama for the Black Lives Matter murders of police officers? Did he ever blame Black Lives Matter for the rhetoric that caused that? Or college students who've been listening? College students have been listening to conservative professors say that, speech is violence, and now they feel fine about rioting when a conservative comes to speak. But here is Dylan Byers of CNN talking. He's talking about this incident in Montana, and they're trying to blame it on Trump. But he stumbles on the truth that they only tell one side of the story.
Two things have happened. One, over the course of several decades, the conservatives have done a masterful job at capitalizing the waning trust in media among conservatives and using it to their advantage. But a second thing has happened, too, which is that on occasion, more than the media would probably like to admit, we have not told the story of conservative Americans, disenfranchised Americans who believe that they are losing their country. The story we have largely been telling is a story that is more or less in step with the arc of history as defined by Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. That doesn't mean we favor them to win. It just means that sort of vision of a progressive future, a global future, and that is not one that resonates with so many conservative American voters. And so there is this chasm, and no one exploited it as well as Donald Trump did, and no one made it as violent and aggressive and sinister as Donald Trump did, and that laid the foundation for the sorts of incidents that happened last night.
It was violent and aggressive. It doesn't occur to him that everything they've done, all the violence of the left, that just goes by the board. One guy loses it in Montana, and I don't support that. I think it's wrong to do. But one guy loses it. Suddenly, this is an issue in American life because he's still stuck in that narrative. And when he says we don't support them, he's just lying. Or self-deceiving or something.